I've got quite a lot on my mind now. Okay, this might take a moment, well, a while to understand. Now, I believe in something called multiverses, right? Now, I'll start off very simply, okay? There's a main universe. And we might not be that main universe. This main universe will have multiverses branching out of it, right? And these multiverses have multiverses called miniverses. These miniverses sprout off into many, many more miniverses. And after a while, the miniverses will change into microverses. Now imagine this all as a big box, right? And each universe is a big white line. Now the main universe is there, like the biggest of them all. And then a multiverse is smaller. And the more multiverses pop out of that main universe, the smaller they get. Now the microverses in this box would be about this big, the size of the hole in between my fingers right now, okay? And from there will be many, many more miniverses and microverses until they get a protonverse. I'm coming up with that term right now, okay? And that protonverse sprouts out into a million more protonverses, right? And then eventually they split into what I call electroverses. Now it sounds like electron.
Please unlock your device.
Shut up. Now they sound like electron. Oh, now I get it. Alexa only said that.
Yeah.
But I'm getting off track. Protonverses. Okay. So the protonverses split off and then they make electroverses. And electroverses sound like electronverses. And that's because around this size, in the big box chart, these electroverses are about the size of an electron. Okay? And, see my fingers here, okay? The ones at the top. These universes would be about the size of the gap in between my fingers. And they're kind of pressed up against each other, like they're pressed together, okay? But in between those, there's about nearing 50,000 atoms in between. And, pretty much, that's it. Like, these electroverses are about the size of 50,000 atoms, which would be just about smaller than the hole in between my fingers, which you cannot see right now, right? So, now it's going to get complicated. So now that you probably all understand everything now, I now have to explain the concept of alternate universes. Now, the main universe might not be the actual main original universe. It might actually be an alternate universe. So there'll be an original universe with alternate universes spanning out of it. These alternate universes would be referred to as a main universe. These main universes are the things that sprout out multiverses, which then sprout out to all of the other things, which I'm not going to say about anymore. But doesn't that mean that the main big huge original universe has an infinite amount of alternate universes sprouting out of it, right? And from those alternate universes sprout out an infinite amount of miniverses, microverses, protoverses, electroverses, and those electroverses, if anything, are an AU of 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 an AU. And it's strange, right? It's bizarre, okay? But these things, the main universe, like the original one, might not even exist. There might not actually be an original universe. All of the AUs might have all just started at once, and they weren't related to each other at all. So what if there's just universes, standard old universes, but certain universes are almost an equivalent match to another universe, apart from something happened, like someone breathed at a different time than themselves in an alternate universe. Like, that's how all of these, infinite amount of miniverses and AUs and microverses and multiverses come from. Only just slight changes. Okay? Like, there's probably an alternate universe where this is in the corner. That would be one of the millions upon millions of multiverses. Look, I'll try and explain this. So you know a stick, right? Or a tree. Imagine a tree, right? And it's got all of those branches with twigs sprouting out of them, right? Now let's imagine this tree is a main universe, and the branches are alternate universes. Sprouting off of those branches would be loads upon loads upon loads of smaller sticks, even to the size of half of an atom. Right? And this river, this tree, all of its branches have more branches sprouting off of them. Those branches that sprout off of branches sprout off to start even more branches. I'm beginning to get sad for absolutely no reason. I just wanted to inform everyone of that, okay?
Do you want to stop?
No, it's fine. I can
Got more
stop
to say?
it's
Okay.
fine. So, these branches, right? As I said, they have branches which have branches which have branches, even the smallest of branches just hanging off of them. Those would be the miniverses, electroverses, and what was the other one? Or whatever, let's just replace it with the nanoverse because I forgot to mention those. And if that tree existed, that would be the entire universe. The entire one of these millions of universes would just be a big tree. And this big tree would just be the example of how all of this works. In fact, if there were a way to travel in between multiverses, it would probably be, depending on what universe you're from or world you're from in each universe, it would change. Like for us, it would probably appear as a tree, and we'd just have to choose a random multiverse and just travel there from climbing the tree, or possibly even just floating up to the tree. So that's just a place in between voids. It's just the void where you can travel between dimensions. But I'll sum this up really quickly. Universes have universes which have millions upon millions upon millions of universes. These main universes have also separate universes which are still ordinary universes apart from their alternate universes, which are AUs, which have AUs of AUs of AUs going on like an infinite amount of times. I'll sum that up even quicker. Don't end it yet. Don't end it yet. Hold on. No, actually, stop. Hold on. Never mind. No. Don't press end. So. Have you ever wondered that we have no way of, like, this is related to unrelated to the multiverse theory, but we have no way of proving that we see the same colours. Like, I see things like brightish. This is, and everyone sees sort of a yellowish green. But we have no way of knowing that that's a yellowish green. To someone else, it would be an entirely different colour, but they've been taught that it's a yellowish green. We have no way of knowing if we know the same colours. But if we do, I got lucky because all of these colours are, well, nice. If anything, to someone, the colour red to me would be the colour orange to me. But can't explain anymore. I've just got to relax for a bit because I've just spoken 2 words. So bye. Hope you have a great day. Please do not overthink what I've just mentioned, as it will lead to stress and being sad when trying to explain it for absolutely no reason halfway through. Well, please like and subscribe if you believe that my idea of what this universe or universes are. Just like and subscribe, okay? And if you can, please let me know the amount of subscribers you need to get money for a video, because honestly I deserve $10 for explaining all of that. Because I'm pretty sure I've just gone for the most simple thing to explain it quickly to everyone, okay? Just goodbye. End the video now, please.